Pass to Wade. Here's Bosch. Lets it go from deep. Anthony grabs the board. Rebound by Bosch. Here's Wade. Last game, 26 points for him. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Anthony. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Stoudemire. 15 in his last outing. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Now here's Ellis, guarded by Garland. On the wing, Bryant. New York working the ball around now. Here's Yao. Rebound Miami. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backcourts.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
And the second free throw is good. Ellis with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Yao. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Wade, the pass to Bosch. To the middle. Here's Stoudemire. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Bryant outside. Here's Yao. Here's Beasley. And at last, they get one to fall.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Hero. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Pass to Wade. 4 on the clock. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Ellis passes to Beasley. Ellis outside. And here's Bryant. Here's Yao, guarded by Garland from 10 feet away. Yao, good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And the Knicks call time here. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Heat, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Offensive board. Oh!
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Gosh, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Ellis, pass to Bryant, 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Wade. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Hero. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Bryant outside. Fires from the line. Yep, that one's good.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Wade. Back to Garland. And here's Hero. He's guarded by Anthony. Anthony grabs the board. And New York shooting just 38% so far in this one. Goes back up. Bryant, the pass to Anderson. Hero against Anthony. Barnes with a screen on Hero. To the paint. Here's Ellis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Down low. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Bryant. 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Miami trailing. Here's Wade, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the obvious, checked in. For Hero. Avdia against Anthony. It's hauled in by Anderson. Bryant left side. Pass to Ellis. Now Anthony. Bryant right side. The 3. Anderson controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Wade. On the take. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, you can't let Dwayne Wade create this kind of separation because he doesn't need much. That's when he's going to go to work.
Barnes with a screen on Avdia. Kicks it out to Bryant. From downtown. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Miami making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Now here's Murray. Really struggled in the loss against Orlando. Avdia from outside. Pass to Wade. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Lynn. Here's Yao. Lets it fly. Lynch, no good. Heat trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wade misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Beasley. 5 on the clock. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Yao. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards. The top scoring teams in the NBA. The Knicks, second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Darius Garland comes in for Wade.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Stoudemire. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Stevenson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago. Here's Yao. The rebound by Garland.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Avdia passes to Stoudemire. The shot's good. Now just a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Here's Lynn. No made baskets yet. Pass to Beasley. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
From 9 feet out, Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Lynch. New York working the ball around now. Adebayo with a steal. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
New York leading by 6. Now Beasley coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Here's Yao. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so the first quarter is in the books. New York out in front. They're up by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Adebayo and Ware together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Murray. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And Miami has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Anthony with a bucket.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Pass to Garland. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
New York leading by 8. Ellis outside. Drives to the hoop. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And here's Garland. Up top Ware. Pass to Murray. And it's blocked.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be #1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting his wins.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
For DeJounte Murray. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Heat trail by 10. Pass to Garland. Up top Ware. Now here's Garland. Back to Ware. And he banks in the layup.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Ellis outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, Monte Ellis, very hard to guard in the pick and roll. When he's handling the ball, he knows how to make the right decision. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Now here's Ellis. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. Anthony, left side. The shot from 20 feet out, and it's New York scoring again.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Avdia. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
Now here's Ellis. Tightly guarded. Barnes with a screen on Hero. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Shot from 12. And it's New York with a rebound. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
On the wing, Anthony over Abdia. Anthony misses.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Garland. Floats one up. The Knicks with the rebound. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Stevenson. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 8. Garland feeling it out a bit. Adebayo passes to Garland. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Heat misses. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. There's a screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Here's the 2K leaderboard, and a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe. Darius Garland, 3rd.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
But even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Heat trail by 8. Pass to Stoudemire. Hero with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the basket by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And here's Ellis. Anthony outside. 6 to shoot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Stoudemire. Tipped.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Garland after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Stoudemire. And, yep, it's good. 14 points for him.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Look who it is, fans. It's your Ice Squad. Make some noise. You fans, get out and show some love for your Ice Squad.
So for Miami, Wade, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Garland. Here's Lynn, defended by Murray. Bryant outside. Here's Yao. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wade. Now Murray. The 3-ball. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Lynn. No points so far. The jump hook. Yao's shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Heat. Wade, that's good.
Well, this is perhaps the best weapon in Dwayne Wade's very varied arsenal. The feel in the paint, incredible.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Yao. Out to Beasley. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper. Beasley's got 8 points.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Adebayo passes to Stoudemire.
Now that's his 2nd foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Lynch. Deshaun Stevenson.
Outside Murray. Pass to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Here's Lynn. Still no points. Pass to Yao. Looking to get back on track. And Hero grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Knicks leading by 7. Here's Lynn. Bryant outside. There's a screen. Pass to Lynn. Here's Yao. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lynch. Nails the wide open jumper. Lynch has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Stevenson against Hero. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New York. Yao's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bryant inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Garland, coming off a 22-point game against Orlando.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Garland. They trail by 11. Good on the bucket. Hero's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Bryant outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Bryant. They set a pick. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Here's Stoudemire. Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Yao's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got 18.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Pass to Yao. Here's Lynch. Plenty of space. Count the basket. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Wade. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Lynch.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wade. We've got 13 seconds left in the second. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bryant. Buries it down low. Bryant's got 13 points in this quarter.
And it's fantastic. Performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look, and you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted enough. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Knicks.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Barnes, and it's Beasley in at the three.
When Ellis gets room to run, he's looking to dunk. An astounding vertical by the young man.
Here's Wade, Stevenson defending. Hero against Beasley. Hero, the pass to Bosch. Pure from three-point range. Bosch has got his second bucket on the night.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Ellis passes to Beasley. And it's New York with another.
You know, the assist is the key part of that. Play, the pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Hero outside. Right side Garland. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bosch has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ellis passes to Stevenson. Barnes a screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And these are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. In third, the Knicks.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
At the line for the Knicks, Deshaun Stevenson.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Garland. Back to Wade. To the right side. Bosch. And he gets the bucket. Bosch has got 9.
Well, you love how committed Dwayne Wade is to moving the basketball. This guy's always been a team-first guy.
Beasley outside. New York working the ball around now. Stevenson, the pass to Barnes. Baseline try. Stevenson, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Stoudemire. Outside Garland. Here's Stoudemire. On the wing, Wade. Here's the pick. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And the basket by Stoudemire. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Ellis. He's got 6. Here's Stevenson. Whoa! Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to... speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Bosch. Uncovered. And it's New York with a rebound.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Now Ellis. Here's Yao. Just 5 on the clock, and it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. And they have a big lead for a reason. Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. And there's a pick. Bryant, the pass to Yao. Back to Bryant. Here's Lynch. Rebound by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hero.
He saw the lane, and he drew the whistle. Hero banging through.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Pass to Yao. Here's Lynch. Wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lynch has got his third bucket of the night. Garland with the ball. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Basket counts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Knicks leading by 19. Here's Len. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick. Stolen by Hero. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Wade. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. That one's wide left.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Len. Pass to Yao. The turnaround jam. And it's New York scoring again.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Here's Stoudemire. Hero outside. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. Garland for 3. The shot misses. New York leading by 21. Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, he build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Obvious checked in for Miami. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Miami on D. Here's Lin. No points yet. Here's Yao. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Avdia passes to Garland. Here's Stoudemire. Yao with a rebound. New York leading by 21. Here's Lin. Pass to Yao. New York again can't hit. The Heat have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Stoudemire. 18 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
New York ball.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at New York, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And checking out Miami, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now for New York, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Here's Garland, following the bucket by the Knicks, looking to end this cold spell. It's stolen by Garland. On the wing, Wade. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Anthony. Stoudemire, the pass to Wade. They still need this. And the layup is good. Wade's got 7 points.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the two-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Ho-ho.
Here's Lin. He's scoreless. Anthony with a bucket.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Avdia from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Anderson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Bryant, here we go. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And check out the NBA's top 3-point shooters over the course of the past month. Darius Garland, 3rd.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Shooting for New York, Kobe Bryant, 2.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Here's Wade. He's got 7. Good on the shot. 9 points in the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Lin. No made baskets yet. 3-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Ware. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. New York working the ball around now. Bryant, it falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He's getting to his spots and executing, just making the game look easy.
Adebayo sets a screen. Garland for three. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Bryant outside. Pass to Lynn. Just 5 to shoot. Bryant outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
For Miami, number 14, Tyler Hero.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Garland. The D's right on him. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Can't hit. Off the outside. Pass to Garland. Here's Hero. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Adding insult to injury. With the dunk off the speed.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's New York, looking in total control with this 17-point advantage. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got DeJounte Murray. Bam Adebayo is out there with Avdia. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Stoudemire in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Hero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
To the middle. Here's Yao. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Murray passes to Adebayo. Hero outside. Adebayo a screen on Stevenson. Hero for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. There's a screen. Here's Stevenson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Stoudemire. Yee with the rebound. Stevenson attacks.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes a first. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into 2? Maybe 1 for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Miami. A little mid-range shot is up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Heat trail by 19. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Stoudemire. Back to Hero. Fires the 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
here's Ellis, defended by Murray. Beasley outside. They set the screen. Over to the wing. Oh, deflected. Avdia with a steal. To the inside. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Here's Beasley. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Down low. Pass to E. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Murray finds Hero. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Ellis outside. Over Murray. Out to Beasley. Pass to Yao. 5 to shoot. And he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Ellis. Tries it from 19. Count it.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Hero. Garland for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Anderson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fades back. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wade, the pass to Garland. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Kenny Avdia's checked in for Miami. Outside Garland. Nails it from 3.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Knicks leading by 15. And here's Ellis. Anthony outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Adebayo, a screen on Stevenson. Outside Adebayo. Here's Bosch. It's hauled in by Anderson. Anderson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Stevenson. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Heat trail by 21. Outside Garland. Now Avdia. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a confident shot by Denny Avdia. He is not afraid of physical contact, clearly.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Now here's Ellis. Defense is right there. Beyond the arc. The Knicks rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Darius Garland.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The first free throw is good.
The veteran, right? Monte Ellis is still a valuable contributor. He's an exceptional scorer and one of the quickest guys in the league.
And the Heat making a change here. Hero's checked in. Here's Bosch. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Here's Ellis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
There is a lot to like about the arsenal that Monte Ellis possesses. Soft touch, delicate floater, so pretty.
Pass to Stoudemire. Now Garland. Now here's Hero for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Anderson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. On the wing, Anthony. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Garland. Ellis outside. Inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now Garland, Hero outside. And there's the screen. This one for 3. On target from range.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Anthony right side. Wide open look. And it's in there. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
Hero against Anthony. Back to Wade. Pass to Bosch. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Ellis with it. Anthony outside. Launches a 3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Hero scanning the floor. Pass to Bosch. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Knicks leading by 22. Here's Ellis. Anthony outside. Goes up on the wing. And it's New York scoring again.
You know, these are the kinds of nights when he gets it going like this, Melo can be a one-man band.
And Bosch gets it to go. Bosch has got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Bryant, left side. And it's New York with another.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Good work there as it goes. Bosch has got 19 points.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Anthony outside. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
Here's Wade after the basket by New York. And there's a pick. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Anderson. Smooth sailing for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Ellis, good.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Stoudemire. Hero for three. The rebound by Beasley. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Bryant. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.